Alright, we're going to talk about how to get a flyer made. In your packets, I got request forms. You got 3 different ones. You got ones for flyers, ones for t-shirts and apparel, and ones for pins and patches. There's also instructions on the backs of those. And on the flyer one, there's also the magazine deadline on the back. And the magazine deadline is also posted at the bottom of the flyer request form. And we'll talk about the magazine deadline here in a minute. But all you need to do is fill that out and send it to me. And you can do that by email. And for those of you that don't know, if you go to abateonline.org, go to contacts. My name is under the contacts. You can just click on that and that'll pull my email address right up. Or it's posted in the magazine. I don't know if it's in there. Yeah, the spelling of my name tends to screw people up on the email, so be aware, there's 2 I's at the end. You can also send it in by mail. Don't really get a whole lot of that anymore.
That's the wrong address. What's the set?
Oh, hell, that's the fire department's address.
Yeah, let me see how you get rid of your work.
I think it's PO Box 665. It's posted on the website, in the magazine.
That's $1 for the hate jar.
You can also send it by fax. That's also posted website, in the magazine. Or you can call me. I get a lot of people call and ask what the fax number is. Alright, we're not supposed to take these over the phone, guys. And I quickly found out why. This year, I probably spent half my time taking flyer and t-shirt requests over the phone instead of actually designing stuff. I really need you guys to help me out and try to save me that time and fill those forms out and send them to me. I only have so many hours in the day to work, and the more time I spend on the phone, the less time I spend designing.
Big question. Do you have anything online that we can look at as far as your designs? You have templates, some pages, something we can look at like that? Okay, formulate an idea of what we might be wanting?
No, but I actually learned how to use MySpace. I was so proud of myself.
Can you teach me, please?
I'd have my husband teach me. I was clueless. I do have some of your guys' designs on there, so you can look at those.
How do we get to that?
It's on her space.
MySpace.com/NVFD1137.
Nineveh Fire Department.
I can write it down for you. I actually have used MySpace for when I can't get something to go through on someone's email, and I'll just post it on there and they can go and look at it. So if you need to have a group of people look at something, you don't have time to meet, you can have me post that on there and have everybody go and look at it. That might save you a little bit of time. And there's the flyer request form. It's fairly simple. I broke it. Well, we have technical difficulties. Very important that you print legibly on these. It wastes a lot of time when I have to try calling people, wait for them to get back to me, because I can't read something on the flyer request form. And girls, I love that pretty cursive handwriting, but I can't read it. It's hard to distinguish, like someone's name. If I don't know how their name's supposed to be spelled and it's in cursive, I may end up spelling it wrong. So try to print instead of do cursive. And make sure you fill it out completely. People tend to skip the contact information at the top. That's probably the most important part. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have questions about your flyer. Maybe there was something you forgot to fill out. A lot of times I'll end up with a date that I know is supposed to be on a weekend, but it's actually a weekday. So I need to be able to get a hold of you to find out what to do. So please fill that out. And if you're not available, like by phone during the daytime, you might want to note that on there, because I'll call you in the evening if I know you're available in the evening. You don't have to actually scan this form to email it. You're absolutely welcome to if you want to, but it's a lot faster to just type the information into an email. You can just kind of use that as a guide. I'm kicking myself in the ass because last year I went on and on about how great it is when you send stuff by email. It makes life so easy. Well, at one point I had like 300 emails for only 10 projects. There was anywhere from 10 to 30 emails per flyer. And I had to keep track of those and sort those out, and that became hell. I made a lot of mistakes trying to do it. So if you could help me out and try to send fewer emails for each project. Don't send me one email for the date, one email for the time. Try to send me as much of it at once as you can, because that was getting very confusing. This thing's slow. They're using my laptop, and that thing is ancient. Okay, me and Mark have talked about what do we put as the time frame. It's such a difficult thing to try to figure out because everybody's event's different, what they want is different. Really hard to come up with time frames. It does not take 4 weeks to do a flyer, just so you know. It takes more like 30 minutes. But if you look around, all these people in the room, and there's a lot of people not here, I could end up getting a lot of those at one time, especially for spring events. It's probably not going to take 4 weeks, but give me that much time just in case, especially around boogie time. Those of you who send flyer requests the week of the boogie and want it by the end of the week, you are officially on a shit list. That is the week from hell. And there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to get done during that week other than the stuff for the boogie, so keep that in mind. I'm going to send you copies through the mail for free. I'll send you up to 100 copies. If you need larger orders, give me a call. A lot of people like me to send them a PDF through the email, so let me know if you want that. I cannot print your flyers in color. That's very expensive to do. I'm going to print them in black and white, and I will put them on colored paper, and I'll also send you some white copies so that those will be your masters. Do what? One in every group. And again, it's free. That doesn't cost you anything. So we get a bunch of people calling me this year wanting to know how much it's going to cost to get your flyers made. I'll reach to the phone and smack you. Guess it will cost me a quarter. Alright, if you make your own flyer, you are more than welcome to make your own flyer, but again, I will do it for you for free. So that's up to you, but you can make your own.
Up to how many?
How many?
How many will you make and send then?
I do not know to send you copies unless you tell me to. So if you do send a flyer that you want copies made of, you're going to have to tell me that, and it'll be the same as the others. Just make sure you tell me, because I've had people call pissed off because they sent a flyer in and I didn't send them copies. Well, I didn't know to send you copies. Most people print their own if they make their own flyer. So if you do need copies, make sure you tell me that. And if you make it, just simply send it to us. That's actually really important. Believe it or not, we've had people call and piss want to know why their flyer wasn't in the magazine. Well, they forgot to send it to us. People call us and want us to email or fax them information about your flyers all the time, all day long. If we don't have that flyer, we can't give them that information.